24th today, and look at these onion seedlings. So I've just got a fan blowing on this anytime the light is on, and hopefully that'll make them very strong. Clearly the germination rate isn't that great. I put a ton of seeds in here, but it's okay as long as I have enough. And we've got my cat here looking at what Mom's looking at. Hi. Hi, bud. You like the grow tent? But yeah, my other seedlings have not come up yet. It hasn't been a week yet, so I'm not that worried. We'll be starting a few more seeds this week as well. Just watering my seedlings here. So because this one where I planted the other set of onions is so big, I haven't had to water them. But these ones, you can noticeably tell that they're a lot lighter, so I'll need to water them. And I think it's because obviously they're such small cells and they have such a big hole at the bottom and on the sides that I'll have to check on these more often so that way they don't dry out. Of course, he has to come and investigate what I'm doing. January 26, 2024, about 1 week after that deep freeze / snowy season. It's about 10 degrees right now. It's been raining basically non-stop since the snow, and this is the first day where it's slightly not rainy. It's still cloudy, very gloomy, but I can come out here without getting soaked. This really just died. Oh no. I don't know if this is coming back. Maybe the newer leaves on the inside. I'm just gonna leave them here. Maybe I'll do some cleanup of this ugly, mushy stuff. I didn't really expect much though. Let's take a look at everything else. Take a peek under here. No! Oh, that's too bad. It was finally forming a head. I'm just gonna leave it. We're just gonna uncover it and I'm gonna leave it and we'll see what happens. Brussels sprouts, I'm surprised they're not actually worse because these were not covered at all. I am not worried about the garlic at all. Look, this guy still managed to make it through all of this mulch. I added about 2 more inches of mulch on top of the 2 inches of mulch I already put on top, and I thought maybe it'd be too heavy and that the snow would be too hard, but it's fine. Overall, I'm not surprised at the damage. It's kind of a bummer because they were growing so well, but it's okay. Next year I know better now. So stuff I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna remove the extra mulch from the garlic so that way it's not so heavy. I'm gonna pack this away because basically everything underneath is dead, but I'm just gonna let it rot in place so that way the roots can still feed the fungal network in the soil. And the cabbage honestly might have a fighting chance, so we'll see. If there's another deep freeze coming up in later February, I can cover it again with this cloth. I got another cloth and some plastic because I heard that layering up helps. Honestly, this is like unwrapping a present. You just lift the leaves off and look at all these little sprouts coming through. I think I might take this off by next week just because it is kind of squishing some of the sprouts that are coming up. Look at that. And I don't want them to grow so bent up. So yeah, I think we'll actually take this off today. And you're free. As for this mesh wiring, I can repurpose it into a trellis. I got it from Facebook Marketplace, so it was free. And I think it was like chicken wire or some sort of wire fencing. I got a ton of it, and then I got some T-posts or some U-posts, and I can strap them at a bit of a higher height using zip ties. So that way I can get a little bit more height on this fencing, and it'll provide a fairly sturdy trellis for something like peas or beans, nothing too heavy. So for those of you that don't know, these beds were made last fall. I basically just laid cardboard all over the ground. This is really thick corrugated cardboard, and I ripped off any tape or any stickers off of them. I then shredded a bunch of leaves just using a weed whacker, and I put them on top. And then I was hoping that they would decompose come spring. It's been, I guess it's only been 3 months. I know that leaves usually take a long time to decompose, but I did the layering method. So I put some leaves down, then you can see all these older trees here, and there's tons of leaf mold right around the trunks. And I sprinkled a bunch of leaf mold and then would layer some more leaves on top, and I was really hoping that could kind of inoculate the shredded leaves with some of the microbes that could break this down more quickly. Oh my god, there's a whole branch here. Just throw that over there. But it did not do it as quickly as I would have liked. And obviously this is not shredded amazingly. So these leaves do have a tendency to get matted, but I do see a lot of signs of worms, which is great. So I think I'll just leave them here. I don't want to mess too much with their little microbiome. Oh my god, so many worms. You can see underneath. Ooh, there's already bugs here. I'm kind of scared of bugs, so I don't really want to deal with them. See under here that most of the grass has pretty much faded away. And then you can also see that my soil is very, very clay-based. Not the greatest. Just so many worms. This is amazing. We'll see what it looks like in the springtime. And then I'll also add some mushroom manure on top and some compost. And we'll try planting directly into that. Surprisingly, these things are not coming off, so I'll need to actually snip them off with a pair of pruners. Holy smokes, they're like hanging on. And here's the after. Pretty much looks the same because I left all the debris there. But rest assured, the dead leaves have been chopped off. Whatever I think might survive. We'll see. They're basically down to their nubbins, and I think the cover actually did help. I have hope for the cabbages. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully there will be more exciting updates in the next few weeks.